Hey everyone, my name is Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming a little book unhaul and bookstore vlog because I am going to Half Price Books today. I'm going to bring 2 bags of books and try to sell them, and then I'll be at Half Price Books, and I might also make a stop at Barnes & Noble, so I figured I'd take you along with that. But first I want to go over the books that I'm getting rid of. So these first ones here, I might have included in an unhaul video before, but I'm finally actually bringing them to Half Price Books, and that is the Song of Ice and Fire series. So it's Game of Thrones. They're too heavy. I can't hold them up. I've read the first 3. Well, no, I've read the first 2 and made it about halfway through the 3rd, and I was just so bored. I really enjoyed the first 2. I read these when I was watching the show, and then the 8th season happened, and I just don't care to continue. I'm also unhauling The Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare. I bought this for a readathon, and I read it and didn't like it, so I don't need that anymore. I'm also getting rid of A Party of Two by Jasmine Guillory. This was gifted to me, but I read The Wedding Date, and this is like part of a companion series. I don't know which book this is. I don't know, number 4 maybe, but I just didn't have any interest in continuing on. Like, The Wedding Date was fine, but I didn't really care for more, so I don't want that. I'll be unhauling The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. I remember really enjoying this when I read it, but I just don't think I'll ever reread it. It was good at the time, but I just don't think I need this on my shelves. I'm also going to be unhauling The Dark Lake by Sarah Bailey and The Winter Sister by Megan Collins. I bought these from Goodwill when I was in like a super big thriller mood, and I've had the opportunity to pick these up and just have chosen not to because I wanted to read other things. I'm not overly interested in these. I just thought they were a good deal, so I bought them, but I don't really have any interest in reading these. If I'm going to pick up a thriller, there are tons more that I'm interested in reading, so those can go. This next one I'm kind of sad about because I really wanted to love this book, and it was pretty good, but okay, so it's Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I really enjoyed the characters and the banter and like the story of this, but the sex scenes in this novel were so cringy to me that anytime I think about this book, I just I don't know, I just didn't like reading that. Just the way it was written, I don't know, just kind of, I didn't like it. It wasn't for me, and it just took so much enjoyment out of the book. Like, that's all I can think about when I think about this book, so I'm gonna try to sell it to Half Price Books, so hopefully somebody who will enjoy it more than I will can get it. And along with that, I'm also unhauling Take a Hint, Danny Brown. I didn't read this one because every time I think of picking it up, I just cringe because of those scenes in Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and I just think somebody else will get more enjoyment out of it than I did. And then I'm also getting rid of the Off-Campus series by Al Kennedy. I read these several years ago and I really enjoyed them. I think my favorite was either The Deal, which is the first one, or The Mistake, which is the second one. But I just don't really feel like I have any desire to read these again. And if I do, I think I have them all on ebook, so I can always read them that way, but I don't think I need to have the physical copies anymore. I'm also getting rid of Women Who Run with Wolves, Myths and Stories of the Wild Woman Archetype by Clarissa Pinkola Estes, PhD. I haven't read this. I picked it up when I was looking for some feminist nonfiction books, but I've just read some not great reviews about this book, and it's like 500 pages, and I don't know. I just don't want to read this right now, so I don't feel like I need to hold on to it. So I'll be getting rid of that. If I want to pick it up later, I'll pick it up from the library or something. And then I have a few graphic novels here that I'll be getting rid of. I'm getting rid of Giant Days Early Registration. This is like just a little addition to the series, but the arts is different from normal, and I really like the art in the regular, like, normal series. And I don't know, this writing just felt different, even though it's written by the same guy. I don't know if it's because of the art that this kind of threw me off, but I'm just not going to hold on to that one. Also getting rid of Batman Harley Quinn. I'm a huge Harley Quinn fan. I have a ton of Harley Quinn graphic novels, but this one I didn't really enjoy, and I just don't want to hold on to it. I'll also be getting rid of the Spider-Man Deadpool Don't Call It a Team Up graphic novel. This is like an intro to the Spider-Man Deadpool series of graphic novels, but these are just like some really old random comics that were thrown into a graphic novel. Like they either had Spider-Man and Deadpool in them, or it was like one of just Spider-Man, one of just Deadpool, and there was no storyline to any of these. It was just like a compilation of comics, and I don't really need that. I like having a story throughout the graphic novel. And then I'll also be getting rid of volumes 1 through 5 of the Suicide Squad graphic novel series. The first one is the Kicked in the Teeth. I really bought these because I wanted to read more about Harley Quinn after watching the Suicide Squad movie. And so I bought the Suicide Squad graphic novel series. And then once I found out that Harley Quinn has tons of her own graphic novels, that was more what I was interested in. So I don't really feel like I need these. I didn't really enjoy them so much. They were all right, but I don't want them anymore. I'm also going to be getting rid of The Tales of Beetle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. Just don't need that. So yeah, those are all of the books that I'm going to be unhauling and bringing to Half Price Books. So we'll take you along to go to Half Price, see how much I get for them, see if I find anything that I want to buy there, and then we'll also probably be stopping to Barnes & Noble. So I'd take you along with that. So I'll take you along with me for that as well. I'm not finding anything that I like or want to get. I'm bummed. Well, that was a bit of a bust. I did get $27, so that's at least good, but I couldn't find any books that I wanted there. Kind of bummed. Now we're headed to Barnes & Noble. All right, we're back now. So like I said, I made $27 from the books that I gave to Half Price Books, and I didn't find anything at Half Price Books. I found a couple books that I want to read, but I just ordered them earlier this week on Thrift Books, so I didn't need to buy them. But I found a couple things at Barnes & Noble. I picked up volume 12 of Giant Days, which is the volume that I'm on, so I'm really excited to read this. I'm glad that they had it in stock. This is just one of my favorite graphic novel series ever, so I'm really excited that I found this. And then the other book that I found is Us Against You by Frederick Bachman. I recently read Anxious People by Frederick Bachman, and so I wanted to read more by them. And I ordered the book Beartown, which I've heard great things about. And this is the second book in that, what I think is a trilogy. And I saw this book like on the table for buy one, get one for 50% off. And I couldn't think of another book to pair with it to do the buy one, get one. But then I was looking through their book annex section, which is kind of like their clearance section. And this book was in there and it was only $6. So I got it, even though I haven't read Beartown yet. That's one of the books that I ordered from Thrift Books. So I'll read that, and then I have book 2, and the third book isn't out yet. I think it's supposed to come out sometime next year, but yeah. So these are the 2 books that I got from Barnes & Noble, so not a huge book haul today, but that's all right. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!